Kia ora, g'day, Paul Brennan, Bring Our Birds Home. Let's have a video update on Tuesday, the 16th of October. We're getting close, folks. All the work that's been taking place since we launched in February 2017 up till now has all been about lining up the ducks, creating the relationships that we need to have to move forward with trying to save and recover these airframes. I can tell you that we have a price agreed on the DC-8, and we think we'll know very soon that we have the clearance to buy that airframe. We'll move very quickly on that. And also we think we're at a price now that we can agree on for the 737. Still just working through that, a little bit more to do on that, but we're getting pretty close. And of course, many of you would have seen the footage that Steve Wild shot in Cuba, his recent visit to Havana in the last week of September. He was able to get some shots of our beautiful DC-10 NZS there on the airfield at Havana, Cuba. Wasn't quite able to organize direct access across the perimeter fence and onto the aircraft itself, but what Steve was able to achieve was to connect with the head of the CAA in Cuba. We have his name, his details, and we've triangulated that with the ambassador from Cuba here in New Zealand. So we're working on now having some direct dialogue with the authorities that own that aircraft. And that's really quite a breakthrough. That's been a problematic area for about the last year or so. So thanks so much to Steve Wild, and wasn't it great to see him on the AM show on TV3 a week or so ago, describing his experience, and also they played some footage. AM show's been a good friend to Bring Our Birds Home. We want to thank them. So slowly but surely everything comes together. We have some great help coming in from Seattle in the form of an individual who's been very involved in recovering artifacts for the Museum of Flight in Seattle, and he's bringing his expertise to bear on our project. And also we've been able to have access to the DC-8 drawings that we need to plan dismantling. So it's a quick video update just to bring you right up to date at this point in October. We're talking to growth funds and to trusts and to high net worth individuals and corporates that we think will be interested in donating to this cause and being part of it. We're firming up arrangements with Nick Coleman of Nick Coleman TV in the UK to plan making this TV series about Bring Our Birds Home and recovering these airframes. So things are going well. We just need to really apply ourselves to the funding effort now, get across the line with those efforts, and to build out those opportunities. And hopefully very soon, in the not too distant future, a week or two away, I'll be able to come back and say, we've got a deal on the 737, we've got a date that we can purchase the DC-8, and here's what we're saying to the Cubans in our effort to recover NZS, the DC-10 in Havana. Thank you so much for your support. We could be calling on people very quickly to dive into the Give a Little page in the next week, maybe two, depending on where we're at with those two 737 and DC-8 airframes. The idea is to secure them. The dismantling and shipping process later on, that's another part of it, but to secure those airframes, to purchase them, to own them, will be a very high priority once we have the opportunity to do that. So keep an eye out for developments on the Facebook page and other social media, and as soon as we have any more information, we'll bring it to you. Thank you so much for supporting Bring Our Birds Home. Remember, givealittle.co.nz/cause/Bring Our Birds Home.